The following message is inspired by the teachings of Japanese philosopher Tempū Nakamura. He overcame illness. He served in war. He rebuilt himself and others through the power of the mind. At the heart of his philosophy is this simple idea. Start with gratitude. We don't need logic. We don't need qualifications. We don't even need a reason. We just need to be grateful. Gratitude is the first step to a strong, clear, and honest heart. I've faced disease. I've marched through war. I've built businesses. And I've listened to people in pain. Through all of that, I've learned one thing. A person who can say thank you from the bottom of their heart will see their life begin to change. You might ask, how can I feel grateful when I'm suffering? But it's the other way around. It's because you feel gratitude that your suffering begins to transform. When we find light in our pain, our eyes finally open. And that light lives inside a grateful heart. So I say this clearly. One day you'll find yourself grateful, even for your struggles. Most people wait for something good to happen, then they give thanks. But that's not true gratitude. That's just a deal. What I'm saying is different. Start with gratitude. First, when you wake up in the morning, be thankful. Be grateful that you can breathe, that you're alive, that you have a roof, food, family, a chance to learn. That's enough. Gratitude isn't based on conditions. It's a choice, a mindset. When you choose it, your inner rhythm shifts, and you start to move with life, not against it. Reality begins in the heart. First we feel, then the world forms. If your heart is heavy, life feels cloudy. But if your heart is light, the world begins to shine. The words "thank you" have power. They clean the heart. And when the heart is clear, our actions change, and actions change everything. Gratitude is posture. It changes what you see. Think of a rainy day. If you complain, your heart feels heavy. But if you think, this rain is feeding the earth, your heart clears. Same day, different meaning. When I was diagnosed with tuberculosis, the doctor said, there's no hope. I prepared for death. But then my teacher, Kaliapa, said this, be grateful for your illness. Because of it, you are searching for truth. Those words woke me up. I gave thanks for the illness, for life, and for the people around me. Soon after, my energy returned. My body responded. The illness faded. That wasn't a miracle. That was the power of the heart. So start with gratitude. In any situation, it's the most powerful way to live. All people face trials. We lose loved ones. We get sick. We're betrayed. We try hard and fail. But the pain comes not from the event. It comes from how we see it. If you say, this too is a blessing, the meaning changes instantly. Even failure becomes fuel. Even pain becomes healing. Gratitude has the power to heal even your oldest wounds. One of my students once asked, why do I have to go through so much pain? I said, without this pain, you wouldn't know the depth of the human heart. You wouldn't know how to stand with others in their suffering. And if you can't be thankful for that, what else is there to be thankful for? In today's world, people wait to feel thankful, only after they gain something. But we don't need to wait. Humans are already full, even with nothing. So don't say, nothing good happened today. Instead say, I'm thankful nothing bad happened. Be thankful for a quiet day, for shelter, for a warm meal. That's real strength. Every morning I say, thank you. Thank you not because I have a reason, but because I'm alive. And I want to be the kind of person who gives thanks for life itself. Say thank you 100 times a day. Watch your heart change. Watch your perspective change. And as your mind shifts, so does your reality. Gratitude draws more things to be grateful for. That is a law of the universe. You are alive. Celebrate that and start with gratitude. Japan once rose from ashes. When I traveled to speak after the war, many were in despair, but those who gave thanks were the ones who stood back up. Some said, how can we feel grateful at a time like this? But that cry itself was proof their hearts were closed. The heart is a choice. So create a revolution in your heart. Raise a flag of gratitude, not anger, not envy, not fear, gratitude. When you stand in gratitude, you rise. Your soul shines, and you become unstoppable. That's the end of my message. Now it's your turn. Just once today, try saying thank you to anyone for anything. Say it out loud. That simple word might be the key to unlock your heart. Gratitude is not just good manners. It is the light that can illuminate your entire life. So I'll say it again. Start with gratitude. That's where everything begins. Thank you for watching. If this message touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more mindful content.